Hello YouTube, it's Cameron from Gamrztek here, and well, I thought I'd do something a bit different. I'm just going to do a bit of a vlog, really. I'm going to try and make this like I don't know, not a daily vlog, maybe a couple of times a week. Yeah. It's basically just talking about what projects I'm trying to do just now. Right now, I'm actually waiting on a package from Amazon. It's not going to be a review or anything. It's not worth it. I mean, it's only a a £3.50 glue gun and the wrong size sheet of plexiglass. I meant to order an A3 size sheet of plexiglass because I'll show you here. I'm actually doing a custom side panel mod on my computer, which, damn, that looks freaking atrocious. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I paused the recording there. I'm doing this on my phone, by the way. It's Xperia X10. I've not done a review on it yet. I'll get onto that. I'll get on that. Yeah, I'm trying to do a custom side panel window, and well, let's just say I cut the thing wrong. I used my Dremel because it's all I had at the time, or have at the moment, and it's not bad for a first try. I mean, this is actually my first ever PC mod, as PC mods go. I mean, putting more RAM in it ain't really a mod, is it? No, that's just upgrade. It's actually my real first PC mod, apart from my CCFL lighting kit that's in it. I actually got another one. It's a UV one. It's a 2-bulb kit, but one of them is shattered, and the other one isn't really bright enough to counteract the blue CCFL, so I just took it out. I've still got the switch in though. I mean, I'm planning on getting another, maybe another blue CCFL, or even something different, like a red CCFL kit to counteract the blue. I mean, could be interesting. I'll try and keep you posted on that as much as possible. But it won't be for a couple of weeks yet, because wait till I get money and get another freaking piece of plexiglass the right size. But no, yeah, that's really kind of a lengthy, ongoing project. It doesn't really advance that much. Is the beast, as I call it. It's not much of a beast though. It's an AMD Athlon 2 X2. It's not exactly high powered stuff, and ATI 5450 is it does the job. It does what it needs to do. But no, I mean, life right now sucks. I mean, I'm in 5th year in high school, and it's just horrible. I mean, 5th year, I got a lot of good stories. Oh yeah, it's great, it's awesome, you should well go for it. And then, as soon as I get, this is typical for me, by the way. As soon as I get into that year, it all gets changed into basically a load of bullcrap. Yeah, I mean, they used to get free periods, like 3 free periods a week or something. We don't get any, but we have to do an extra subject. Why? I mean, just give us the free periods. I mean, where the hell else are we going to study? I mean, yeah, it's kind of stereotypical here, but most people I know don't really talk about studying. They more talk about getting completely hammered at the weekend. So yeah, I don't see a whole lot of studying going on at home. Sucks really. I mean, I do want to get a good education, but my school just sucks dick, basically. I hope you can hear me alright, but I haven't a clue. I haven't done a video on this thing in yonks. As you can see right now, I'm browsing. Focus there. I'm browsing the B&Q website. Oh my god, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. As you can see, I don't use my phone that often. In fact, this is the first time I've actually used it in about a week and a half. Hold the phone, I'll be back in a minute. No, I won't. I'll just do this. Dog, get out! A rather annoying dog. let's just leave it at that. Yeah, my dog never leaves me alone. Dog, go away! This is going to be an ongoing problem. You can see that already. No, I mean, any other ongoing projects? Yeah, several. Well, not really. Actually, I'm not going to be doing much to my computer in the next month or two because it's yeah, it's my annoying little brother. Dog, if you're going to dog, you're an idiot. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I have another small project. Well, actually, freaking huge. Freaking huge being the size of my room, which is freaking tiny. No, I'm basically need my room redone, and why the hell not? I mean, I want it to look awesome. I want it to be me. I don't want it to be like Five Council BS that I don't like at all. But you know, I mean, they give you these stupid, cheap-ass doors that they say cost 50 quid. Utter BS, if you ask me. They say the doors cost 50 quid or 70 quid or something, and they're pretty much literally made of cardboard. And honestly, I don't even know where half the dents and holes and stuff came on that door. I know where the big one at the bottom came from. I kicked the door. And there's another one halfway up it. My drawers have been hitting on the door, but no, there's another one. I don't know where the hell it's come from. But honestly, they're absolutely horrible quality. And for 50 quid, in fact, quote me like this, 49.98 actually, you can get a full pine door. Granted, it's a knotted pine door, which I think actually looks pretty cool. On the B&Q website, the same size as my door, for 50 quid, or less than 50 quid. Yeah, Five Council, you suck. Just thought I'd put it out there. Yeah, so, in other news, I got myself a new surround sound system. It's a Philips, something. Yeah, it's a Philips 800 watt, I wish. It's a shut up. It's a 600 watt Philips 5.1 surround sound system. You know, it's got a DVD player with a USB port, FM radio, you know, auxiliary input, which is what it's usually on, which is actually what it's on now. I was in the middle of watching Resident Evil Afterlife when my mum told me to measure her living room door. Yes. It's a really, really good system. I might actually do a review on it at some point. Spoilers there, like. But yeah, I mean, it is a really, really good system. I mean, I paid 130 quid for it, and yeah, a well good investment. I mean, my old one, which my mum's now got in her living room, that cost me 50 quid, and it was a really good system for that price. I mean, yeah, I didn't have any DVD player or USB or anything. I just had like a 3.5mm adapter on the front and a couple of RCA phono connectors in the back. It only ran about 60 watts, and it was a Polaroid system, if you must know. It's from Asda, and honestly, I was astonished at the quality of everything. I honestly thought it'll be crap quality. I'll just use it and, you know, see what it's like to have somewhat surround sound. But no, the thing was amazing for the price. I thought it would be terrible, but oh my god, it wasn't the best sounding thing on the planet. I mean, don't get me wrong. Compared to something like a Bang & Olufsen or like I don't know, like a Yamaha system. I mean, they'll win hands down. But I don't know, for a cheap ass 5.1 system, you know, 50 quid at Asda, you know, it's pretty damn good. Like, I mean, the system I've got now, the 600 watt Philips one, I mean, 10 times the power, but yeah, it is absolutely amazing. I mean, I love my system now. Because, you know, the old one, it was just all the speakers were the same size, and the sub was the amp. And it was a good system. Don't get me wrong. You know, they weren't wall mountable or anything, which I kind of wanted, which I didn't know until I got the Philips one out the box, that the speakers were actually wall mountable, which kind of worked over there. I've got the 4 surround ones on the wall, and 2 above my TV, and the rear ones behind me, and the centre actually in front of the TV, which could be better, but I could actually wall mount that like with the other 2 as well. But I used to have the actual DVD player system there. I used to have that up on top of my computer. I put it under my computer because it's a bit of an ass with cabling, and well, actually it's more of an ass with cabling. I actually snapped on my HDMI cables. 10 quid HDMI cable. The thing was ridiculous. I could spend on Amazon if I'd ordered it on Amazon. It probably would have been cheaper, harder to find, but cheaper. And the HDMI cable that I would have got, it would have cost 15 quid. I would have had to ask my mum for extra money, but it would have cost 15 quid, but it was like worth 50. I think it was like 50. It was definitely worth like 50 quid, but I think it was, you pay 15 quid for it on Amazon. And the thing was like steel braided armored cables with like gold plated connectors, and like oxygen free copper cables, and oh my god, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, if a cable could be sexy, that was the cable that could like win all, hands down. I mean, the cable was amazing. I mean, it looked freaking awesome. And for 15 quid, I mean, a professional grade, like, HDMI cable with, like, Ethernet and all that sort of stuff, like 3D, I think it had, and all sorts. I mean, the thing was retailed at 50 quid. That just shows how much you can save when you go and shop online and you're willing to wait for it to be delivered, then rather than just going out to your local Tesco's or Argos and picking it up there and then. It shows how much you can save. That's probably the main reason my computer only cost, for the parts I bought initially, 140 quid. I mean, yeah, it's cost a bit more now because I've ordered different parts. And I've got like an 8 gig Gamrztek and a bigger, more beefy power supply, and CCFLs and stuff, but essentially it's just the same system, just with more beefy parts. I mean, I could easily pay upwards of £2,000 for a system that I could throw together in maybe an hour or 2 hours, including the software install, all that sort of stuff, for 600-700 quid. I mean, DIY is the way to go for me. I mean, to be honest, I actually prefer building it myself, not only because I know exactly what's in it and I know like what it's capable of, but also like because I really honestly trust very little brands. I mean, Dell's, I despise Dell's. My laptop's a Lenovo, and I will, well, the only thing I'd take over a Lenovo would be a freaking MacBook Pro. And I'm not exactly a Mac guy, so stuff you, Apple. But, I mean, I love Apple products. I mean, they are beautiful looking products, but pricing, yeah, a bit sky high. Yeah, saying that, my laptop back in the day when it was built retailed like 3.5k, so I can't really spurt crap about being too pricey. But no, I mean, I love the Lenovo products. I mean, yeah, they're cheaper ones, or just like any other 350 quid laptop you can get these days. Bare minimum crap, basically, in my terms. I mean, my granddad's got E-Machines, E-System, something like that. It's a Sorrento 1 or something. And you can feel the difference. You pick mine up and you instantly know it is a reliable, solid system that ain't gonna just lock up. Well, it may lock off if you do something completely ridiculous, but it ain't gonna like just fall to pieces anytime soon. mean, yeah, some of the plastic bits are a bit cracked, and you know, one of the corners has fell off the plastic bezel of the screen, but that's minor details. I mean, my granddad's laptop, you pick it up and I just, honestly, it makes me like yuck. I just don't like it. I mean, the keyboard is so squishy. I mean, squishy might mean other things to other people, but yeah, I prefer like a clicky keyboard. Like I'm used to, honestly, I'm used to these crappy cheap keyboards that just. I mean, that one cost me $5, and I will swear by it. I mean, I love that thing. I don't need any of your fancy freaking Razer mechanical keyboards that have like 17 million macro settings and like freaking laser etched barcodes in each key or some fingerprint recognition keys or some crap. I don't need that. As cool as it would be to have, I don't need it. All I need is a £5 keyboard from Asda. It's an Asda value range keyboard and it does me fine. USB, whatever. Ain't got any special keys. A keyboard with a numpad. All I need. The only thing I can say about laptops is the reason I hate using a laptop, if any, is 90% of the laptops I would use, like I would buy for myself, don't have a built-in numpad. And it's, I don't know. It's one of the things that I'm used to having, so I kind of like having it, but what can you do? I mean, my Lenovo, it's over there, it's a T60 1951 CTO, I think. I believe that's the model number. Google it. It's a good system. I mean, I think it's about 7-8 years old. The battery was manufactured in like 2009 or something, and it's an ex-rental, so I can pretty much guarantee it's been replaced at least once. So, probably about 7 years old. I mean, no, it's not exactly low-grade technology back then either. I mean, that was one of their flagship models. I mean, it was the T60 series, which was the flagship T-series model. It was like the model to have if you were on somewhat of a budget, but you needed a system that was capable of doing what you needed it to without, like, slowing down. Yeah, it does slow down from time to time, but what do you expect from a 7-year-old laptop? The thing's as old as my sister, and well, let's not get into that. No, I mean, the laptop is like ancient, and it works like a treat. I paid £100 for it on Amazon, the next rental, and I love the thing. I mean, I will swear by Intel, AMD, thank you. I'm a partial to that situation. Whichever one's cheaper. You can figure out where that's going. No, I will swear by Lenovo till, like, the sun goes out, man. I mean, honestly, I would swear by Lenovo after the sun's self-imploded, if you know what I mean. But, no, I mean, I just love Lenovo laptops. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're getting, like, I don't know what it's called, not the ThinkPad versions, like the lower grade, like consumer version, and that's like a business grade laptop. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, business grade laptop. I'm using it for everyday use. I mean, I love that laptop. Honestly, if I could choose any other brand, I wouldn't choose any. I mean, if I had an unlimited amount of money to spend on any laptop, screw you with your freaking MacBook Pros. I'm sticking with my Lenovo's. Of course, I wouldn't get the T series, I'd get the W series, because that's the mobile workstation. I mean, I love the T series. I mean, it's got like a full titanium exoskeleton, or magnesium exoskeleton, or some crap like that. And, oh my god, the thing feels like a brick. Honestly. In, like, solidity terms, it feels like an absolute brick building. It is absolutely solid as hell. I mean, yeah, it is a plastic casing on the bottom, but the back of the screen, mine's wearing a bit on the silicone rubbery sort of coating that's on the back of the screen. But you can actually see through that coating that it is actual metal. I mean, it's like a full titanium backing behind the screen on the top of the laptop lid. I mean, that's like Apple tech. I mean, it's not like any unibody design. It's not like fully made of aluminium. Yeah, there is a lot of plastic, but it is like, it's not cheap plastic. I mean, it is like proper high quality stuff, and it has got like a full like titanium or something like skeleton inside the actual system itself. And it's insane how much like attention to detail they've put into these products. I mean, I'm doing product design class, and it's basically boring as batshit, but you know what do you expect? But no, I mean, if you do something like that, you do get a true respect for how much goes into, like, let's say, I don't know, a simple TV remote. I mean, it's not just the design of the product itself, it's like the circuitry inside it. I mean, I'm watching like the EV blog, and you know, I'm doing the product design class, and I love watching the EV blog. You know, shout out to Dave, man. Dave, you're awesome. That crazy Aussie bloke. Yeah, you're cool. Yeah. So I mean, no, it's. I mean, take my. Bloody hell, I'm going for 20 minutes. I'm going to cut this off soon. Take my Philips surround sound remote. It's basically just a DVD player remote. Look at your TV remote. How much? Comment on how many hours you think it took a designer to design just the casing and the basic look of something like, well, your TV remote. I mean, if you got a Sky remote, then I don't know. I mean, comment on how many hours you think it took the designer to design that remote right there. Comment. I've been going for too long. You know the drill. Comment, rate, subscribe. Carl from Gamrztek. Not going to do the other bit, can't be bothered. Carl from Gamrztek, clocking out. Ciao.